In this video, we will learn how to create a modifier library. The library is created when we have the same modifiers in most items. For example, we have the drinks modifier group in the whole category. So we can add a modifier group of drinks in one of the items and add this to the library. Once it is added to the library, we can add the same modifier group in other items too, instead of creating separate modifier groups in each item. On the Manage menu page at the top, you will see the Modifier Library icon. Here you will find all the modifier groups that you have added to library. Let's go to any item in which modifier groups are already available. Let's assume this dipping sauce modifier group will also be available for French fries. Go to the item where the dipping sauce modifier group is created. You can see a Create Library option here. Click on this and select the modifier group you want in the library. Then click the Create Library from Selection option. You will see the library name section. This is how the system will name it. The first will be the category name where it is being created, and the second is the modifier group name. You can edit this modifier library name from here for your convenience. This name will not appear on the ordering page. It only helps to identify the modifier group name while adding from library in the items. After this, click here and refresh your page to see the changes. You can see the color changes as soon as the modifier group is added to the library, and you can differentiate between regular and library modifier groups. Now, when we go in the modifier library, we can see that it has a modifier group we have added. Now let's go to the French fries item, where we will add this library modifier group. You can see a section for Add Modifier from Library. Click on it, and all the modifiers in the library will appear. Select the modifier group, and after that, the size section will appear. As this item does not have any size, we can see default size for this. Now, click on the Add option. You can see it has been added. Now we will learn how to add size level modifier groups from the library in items with sizes. Here in the specialty pizza category, let's add a modifier group of toppings that is already in the modifier library and use it in another item. I will add toppings to this pizza. Click on Add Modifier from Library and select the Toppings option. As soon as I select the option, the Size section appears. From here I can choose if the small toppings will have the same price for the small pizza in this item, or same as medium size or large. As I want the toppings choices to be the same in this item as well, I will select Small for Small, Medium for Medium, and Large for Large, and click the Add button. We can also add a conditional modifier to the library with the same process. We had created a conditional modifier in the sides modifier group for the house salad. Let's add it to the library. After adding this conditional modifier to the library, we can add it to other items. Once the conditional modifier is added to the library, it cannot be edited. Make sure to edit any changes before adding conditional modifiers to the library. Additionally, we do not recommend deleting it. If we want to add this to other items, we can add it with the same process. There are some important things that we all should be aware of. 1. The Add Modifier from Library option will only appear when you add a modifier group to the library. 2. If the Add Modifier from Library option is missing for an item after adding all library modifiers, you have likely used all available modifier groups for that item. 3. You cannot add the same name or duplicate modifier group to the library. 4. To add a modifier group with the same name to two different items with slight differences in modifiers or prices, rename one of the modifier groups when adding it to the library for identification. 5. After pushing the modifier group to the library, you can only edit modifiers and prices, not add new modifiers. Ensure all changes are made before adding it to the library.